Should Congress lead the opposition India alliance or not? This is a question that has always loomed large on this alliance of 26 odd parties. After all, it has several regional parties too who have a strong base, even stronger than the Congress in many cases. And each party is vying for a larger space and spotlight in the India alliance. So it wasn't an entire surprise when West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee said a few days back that she was willing to take charge of the India alliance. The Grand Old Party, yet to completely come to terms with their debacle in Haryana and Maharashtra, invited criticism from Banerjee. In an interview to a TV channel last week, she said, "I formed the India bloc. Now it is up to those leading the front to manage it. If they can't run the show, what can I do? I would just say that everyone needs to be taken along. I don't want to go outside Bengal, but I can run it from here." Soon, other India leaders like Lalu Prasad Yadav, Sharad Pawar, Jagan Mohan Reddy's YSRCP endorsed the TMC Supremo. Basically, a reminder to the Congress to cede leadership space to regional parties in the alliance. Interestingly, it was over this question that a miffed Nitish Kumar, known as the architect of the India bloc, quit the alliance in 2023. He was said to be unhappy with the India bloc not projecting him as the face of the alliance. In fact, not just outside the party, some within the Congress too have called for an organizational reform regularly. Recently, Bunty Shelke, party's candidate from Nagpur Central, alleged that the Congress party did not support him adequately. He even called State Congress Chief Nana Patole an RSS agent. Some Congress leaders admitted privately that besides flagging issues like EVMs, voter mismatch, the elephant in the room is the failure of the party's organization. So is the Congress unwilling to bite the reform bullet despite multiple setbacks? Hello and welcome, I am Shubham Chauhan. Let's get started. Now what I am about to say isn't something new or rocket science. It's a concept or a principle that has been spoken about a lot, but at the cost of being repetitive. When a leader or the top leadership group fails in any venture, calls for accountability get louder. The logic being, if you can't perform or deliver at the top, step aside and give someone else a chance. The longer the failure span, the louder accountability calls become. If things don't change, those disgruntled and demotivated at the lower level either end up rebelling or quitting altogether. Experts would tell you that while mass resignations at the top and starting with a clean slate is one way to go, the other could be something more gradual. A transition where a new leadership is picked, young faces are brought in, and the old guard gradually steps aside. Now, let's talk of the Congress. Post 2014, the party has found itself in this position one too many times. Every time Congress lost an election, several political pundits said Rahul Gandhi should resign as party chief. Some went a step further, saying the Gandhi family should retire from politics altogether. It was also suggested that the old guard should let the new generation take charge and allow them to function without any baggage of the past. On the Rahul Gandhi bit though, one thing is certain. He is by far the only leader in the party, and dare I say the India alliance too, who has a pan-India appeal, from Kashmir to Kanyakumari and Mumbai to Manipur. So ruling him out altogether won't really help the party's cause. And to be fair, in 2019, Rahul Gandhi did resign as the party chief following the Lok Sabha elections where the party won just 52 seats, the Congress party that is. Subsequently, a few state chiefs were sacked, resigned here and there as Congress lost states one after the other. Thanks to the media and BJP IT cell hammering the Pappu image of Rahul Gandhi day in and day out, the criticism of the Congress always overshadowed its little electoral success. Be it Karnataka, Telangana, Himachal Pradesh, or even increasing its Lok Sabha tally to 99 in 2024. But there were still calls made for a complete overhaul starting from the top. Cut to May 2022. Congress was decimated in the Uttar Pradesh Assembly elections, and the party decided to hold a meeting called the Chintan Shivir in Rajasthan's Udaipur. It decided to take some bold calls there, like a 5-year term limited for all office bearers, one family, one ticket with a caveat. The condition for a second family member to get a ticket would be if he or she had done at least 5 years of work for the party. The party decided that younger leaders will be given more representation, right from the Congress Working Committee to booth-level committees, with 50% posts being given to those below 50 years of age. That is what they had planned then. All these decisions were put together and were part of what was called the Udaipur Declaration. 2.5 years since then, how much has changed in the party's rank and file? I'm afraid very little. A report by Prashant Srivastava published in the print found out that the party has failed to implement most of these measures. The reason? Taking tough calls would affect some leaders close to Rahul Gandhi. In other words, implementing the Udaipur Declaration would potentially mean the likes of K.C. Venugopal, Mallikarjun Kharge and even Priyanka Gandhi would have to make some not so pleasant adjustments. Let's take this one by one. Said to be Rahul Gandhi's go-to political aide, K.C. Venugopal has been General Secretary of the organization for around 6 years now. Priyanka Gandhi Vadra too has been AICC General Secretary for 5 years and Rajya Sabha Mukul Vasnik, which is Rajya Sabha MP Mukul Vasnik, for over 10 years. The Udaipur Declaration called for a 5-year limit. Next, Mallikarjun Kharge. Currently, he holds 2 posts, Leader of Opposition in the Rajya Sabha and the Congress President. Similarly, Congress Delhi Unit President Devendra Yadav is also AICC in charge of Punjab. Now, this is in contrary to what the Udaipur Declaration had decided on one person, one post. Next, on the 50 under 50 formula, currently only 4 members and permanent invitees of the CWC, that's Dipender Hooda, Sachin Pilot, Kanhaiya Kumar and Sachin Rao, are below 50 years of age. All in all, implementing the Udaipur Declaration could lead to brushing a lot of senior leaders the wrong way, and especially those close to Rahul. As per the print report, the Udaipur Declaration has quietly been put in cold storage 2.5 years after that meeting. Reportedly, the resolutions are not even being taken up for discussion during the Congress's top leadership meetings. Journalist Rajdeep Sardesai, in his latest book, 2024, The Elections That Surprised India, called Congress a party that is wedded to status quo. That brings me to the question, is the Congress willing to change that status quo? Is it serious on reforming the party altogether, even if it means taking some strong calls? The fact it needs some reforms to capitalize on the 2024 Lok Sabha momentum is no secret. For India's principal opposition party, mere cosmetic changes or a few resignations won't work. The Udaipur Declaration was an acknowledgement of the need for a big change and a step in the right direction. Now, whether it decides to bite the bullet wouldn't only help their internal dynamics, but also send a message to its India partners that the Congress party means business and it is very much alive and kicking. That's all we have for this report. Do like and share this video, comment and let us know what your views are, and of course, subscribe to HW News English on YouTube for more such videos. Thanks for watching.
Stay ahead with our cutting-edge news app. Instantly access the latest shorts in just 1 minute and breaking news in just 50 words. Download now for a smarter, faster news experience.